Hey everybody, welcome to Dad, Daughters, and Drinks, where you'll always get at least two of those three. Today we are reacting to Angelina Jordan. It's been a little while since I've reacted to an Angelina Jordan song. Apologies to all of the angels out there. This one is A Million Years Ago, which came out. This video was posted 6 years ago, and I think it's a cover of an Adele tune. I'm not familiar with the Adele tune, so this will be new to me. I don't know how similar or different it's going to be. It looks like it's her and somebody playing an acoustic guitar. I don't know who this guy is. I don't think I've seen him on any of the other videos I did of hers. This guy, he's kind of giving me vibes from like Ducky from like the old John Hughes films. If you're old enough to remember who I'm talking about, maybe you'll see the resemblance. It's been like 40 years since I've seen one of these movies, so maybe I'm misremembering, but that's the vibes I'm getting. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we shall listen to the diva sing.
I only wanted to have fun, learning to fly, running to run. I left my heart inside the way when I was young.
Jeez. Sorry, I'm actually distracted by the melody. It sounds very familiar, but I don't think I've heard the song, unless the song was used in something famous, like a movie soundtrack from something that I might have seen, or maybe the melody is just reminding me of uh, another song. I almost want to say like a Willie Nelson song or something. I may be totally off on this one, but I don't think there's any actual connection between what I'm thinking and what she's singing. It just really is reminding me of that. So let me go back and almost restart this one because I want to hear what she was singing.
I only wanted to have fun, learning to fly, running to run. I left my heart inside the way when I was young. Deep down, I must have always known that this would be inevitable. To learn my stripes I have to pay and bear my soul.
So I don't know the actual full, obviously the story behind this recording of it, but when I think about the different types of recordings or videos you might see on YouTube, which could be like fully produced videos or a live recording like in a concert or something, there's something about these ones where like you can see her looking at the words, right? So it's not like it doesn't feel like this is something they knew they were going to record and everybody memorized their parts and everything else. It just seems like almost an ad hoc, they just got together and started singing some stuff, uh, which is really cool. It's one of my favorite kind of things to see, because I think there's a certain level of rawness in it that you don't always get when something is very rehearsed and very polished, and it there don't seem to be like in a studio where there's going to be all kinds of effects and EQs and things happening. It's just somebody singing into a mic. You got the guy playing the guitar, and they're just kind of working through a song that both of them probably decided that they wanted to play. And so what you really get is like raw talent. I guess ultimately that's what I'm getting at. There's a certain raw purity to it that I just love. this dude who's playing, he's making guitar face. Usually you only see those kind of faces when dudes are like, jamming on some awesome solo or something, but he's clearly getting into it. And I suspect that he's getting into her singing the song more than the song itself, if that makes sense. I have to think if you're playing like this kind of music and you're hearing her sing, it's like a positive, feedback loop of, it just gets you more into the emotion of the music to hear her singing like that, which may inspire her to get into it. You know what I mean? That's really awesome. But anyway, all this to say, like, his faces are pretty awesome. I love guitar face. Just I do. I love it.
Reflection of sea. I wish I could live a little more. Look up the sky and not just a floor. I feel like my life is flashing by, and all I can do is watch and cry. I miss the air, I miss my friend, I miss my mother, I miss it when.
All right, so that specific line about missing the air, missing my friends, missing something, like, I think I've heard that line before. So I don't ever remember hearing this song specifically, like Adele singing it. I don't know if somebody else covered it. This may not be the first time I've heard this. A little bit of it sounds familiar, like that lines, parts of the melody. I must have heard it somewhere. But anyway, to my knowledge, this is basically the first time I'm hearing it and paying attention to it.
And all I can do is watch and cry. I miss the air, I miss my friend, I miss my mother, I miss it when life was a party to be thrown. That was a million years ago. Million years ago, when I walk around off the street where I grew up and found my feet, they can't look me in the eye. It's like they're scared of me. I tried to think of things to say, like a joke or memory, but they don't recognize me now in the light of day.
For anybody who's like familiar with the original version, how similar are they playing it? I mean, I may eventually go back and check it out, but if I don't get a chance, just let me know. Like, are they staying pretty similar to it melodically, instrumentally? Is this normally a piano thing or a big band thing? I just don't know anything about it. But whatever this version is that they're doing, it's absolutely gorgeous.
I know I'm not the only one who regrets the things they've done. Sometimes I just feel it's only me who never became who they thought they'd be. I wish I could live a little more. Look up the sky, not just a flower. I feel like my life is flashing by, and all I can do is watch and cry. I miss the air, I miss my friends, I miss my mother, I miss it when life was a party to be thrown. But that was a million years ago. A million years ago. Bye.
Oh, what a great way to end it.
Years ago.
So I think the thing that stands out to me the most on that like I said, it was a gorgeous song. I love the lyrics. I love the way she sang it. I love the way he was playing it. I don't know how close it was to the original, but the way that she sang it was very powerful without needing to be like belty. Like she never seemed like she was just straining for notes and doing big sweeping, vocal lines or anything. In fact, it was almost like a lot of it, she was almost like almost on the edge of a whisper, but still powerful, which is, you know, really, really difficult. I think you have to be a very good singer to be able to do that, is my understanding. I'm not a good singer, so I can't tell you, but that's what I've heard, and I'll believe it. And it sounds like it to me, so I'll go with it. And I mentioned, like, I thought this was from Adele's 25 album, and I loved 19 and 21. But one thing that started happening, I felt like after 21, and then from the few songs I heard on 25 when it came out, like it almost felt like they were forcing the big belty powerful, like every song, like like I said, I only heard a few, but it was like they were all like they had to include these giant sweeping belting, things that like were trying to take advantage of like her vocal abilities. And let's face it, Adele can sing. uh, but it almost felt more like it had become a little bit formulaic, and they always had to have these big belty sessions, and it just it kind of lost interest for me a little bit. uh, going back to like 19 and when she sings Crazy, not the Patsy Cline Willie Nelson one, but her own Crazy song is like a really great version of something I loved from Adele, back in the old days, as opposed to, when she got real famous and everything had to be big and, grand and whatever. And this felt to me, like I said, haven't heard the original. I don't think. I feel like, well, maybe I did, but I can't. I already said enough. But like this felt to me more like Adele would have sung it back when she was doing like the 1921 stuff, where things were a little bit more like understated and emotional without being like grand, if that makes sense. Um, so all of that to say, I loved this, and I probably like it a lot better than the original. Having not heard the original, I don't know, but in any case, I'm glad I am back on the Angelina train, and I hope to get a lot more of these done soon. That's for sure. We'll see. I don't have any travel coming up for work anytime soon that I'm aware of. So I should be able to start pumping these things out a little bit more frequently than I had been for a while. In any case, I hope everybody's doing well. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Thanks. Bye.